crafters, this is Raquel from Paints and Glitter. I welcome you to my channel. As you may know, Tonic Studios has made a small change to the kit subscription previews. So starting on the 20th of the month, they have allowed subscribers only to have access to the preview of the kit, the contents, and the projects via email. However, if you are new to Tonic Studios or have not yet subscribed, then today, beginning the 1st of the month, then you now have full access to that content via their website and any of the other tutorials that the design team has put together. And I have put together a tutorial for you available in the playlist for Tonic Studios on their own channel. However, today I want to give you a little peek at what you can make with this kit. So I'm not going to do an unboxing because that other video already has that information, but I am going to share with you the little folio that will be available in that tutorial. And I'm also going to invite you to use the links that I have in the description bar of this video so that if you want to get a hold of this kit that you do so quickly, because I think it's going to be quite popular. And it's called Sail Away Boat Box. So you can make a 3D sailboat, which is absolutely darling, but you also have the opportunity to create other types of projects, including cards and something like this. So this is a little folio, and I will let you know ahead of time that I did supplement the kit because you get all of the papers that you will see here, with the exception of some of the white cardstock that I have used as the base. But if you also have the tags and stamp die set, which is available directly from Tonic Studios, then you will be able to understand how this was made. And the really wonderful thing about this kit is that it does include a full collection of 8x8 papers. They're designer papers in this sailing theme, and of course other little stamps. So I'm going to share with you what I've made here. And what I did was that I took advantage of the beautiful motifs in this collection and the dies, along with other little items that are new, such as these little enamel stickers that you will have in your kit. And I've made a little folio where you can house little memories, little photos, etc. So here on the cover there are 6 little tags, and in the video I share with you how to place these 3 in the front. I also share with you how I did the assembly of the little helm and also the little belly band here. This little tag, which features that gorgeous glitter cardstock, and the ribbon is from my stash, but it is ribbon that is easily available and you could supplement with that or with twine. So I don't know if that's still available from Tonic Studios, but you may find that in their store. Here you see how I did use the mousse that's available in the kit, and another little stamp, and here yet another stamp that I've colored. I think this collection is absolutely darling, and it's going to be perfect for any summer photos. Here on the front, the other thing that I did was to use the holographic paper available in the kit, along with solid cardstock and also that designer paper that you see in the background there, as well as the ones here. The spine is red and holographic and has another little enamel sticker here, and that one has little sailboats, and then the back looks like this. When you open this, you immediately have this really fun layout, and what I'll share with you is that I did the basics in the tutorial to try to make it easy to follow. However, if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to me. I always make my email available to you. It's paintsandglitter@gmail.com. And of course, I respond to your comments. So if you have any inquiries, feel free to let me know, and I'll be more than happy to help out and respond. And what you see here on the left is a little side pocket on this page. There's another little motif from the paper collection that says Bon Voyage. There's another little element here, which is just a little Polaroid style photo mat, but it does feature 2 of the little I call them mine birds because of the Disney movie, but you guys know those are seagulls. This says safe sailing, and then you see here some other little elements. Those are all created with the dies in the kit, including all of this here. And I just fussy cut these, but you could also use a little paper punch if you'd like to, or a circular die. There are some available in the kit. And here are some other little crabs also from the kit. And by the way, all of these mirror papers, the mirror cardstock that you see, all of the shine is all done with items in the kit, with the exception of any glitter that you may see here and there, because I do like to use the glitter gloss pen quite a bit. On this page here, I created an acetate pocket, so I did supplement the kit with a sheet of acetate behind these cutouts there to create a little pocket where you can place 2 photos or just one larger photo and have these little windows there. And all of these darling elements are from the kit. The only thing that I added on top of that were little sequins that you may already have in your stash. I just used little clear ones. And then these adorable little enamel pieces are from the kit. There's a sea star here. And then there's a little crab on this one, but I just love the combination on that. Nice and vibrant and happy. Then you can open this here, and there's another page. And I think I forgot to mention in that video how I added these little clouds here, but that's another die available from that kit. Here's another one of those little buttons that you can use. And here I did create a little pull-out page. And in the tutorial, I share with you how I went ahead and matted these little sections to create an accordion page. However, you can hide the magnets you're about to see behind the decorative paper, not in front of it. So that was my little error there, but I hope you still enjoy this, because I think that there's so many opportunities here to just create fun little pages to share your memories with. And so here, for instance, I just used a circle punch to create a little tab, and this opens as such. Then I created a matting layer here. I don't think I added that to the video, but I did share with you how to create this little side pocket here, which you could easily use for more photos. And you can definitely back up a photo with a matting layer and then still use the pocket so that it just is cohesive with everything else. So this closes just like that. You can tie that right back up. Our next little page here will open this way, and I share with you how you can create this little envelope, which by the way is removable, and it's super fun. You use 4 papers, and if you'd like to, you can always hide another little die cut on the back, and the magnet is hidden within the layer of this page here and also behind this matting layer. And of course you use the colors that you prefer, but it's super easy and fun to make. Then over here, as you can tell, the page gets narrower. So what I did was to use the dies included to create these little pockets. And these are just the strips of paper that you can cut. But again, using the tag and stamp die set, I was able to create these little tags with the little stamps included in the collection. These are just left over from the little boat page, but I did use a little waves here. So much fun that you can have creating with these items and mixing and matching them as you will. But here's another piece of ephemera. It says full sail ahead, and then another little hidden tag up here with the helm with little fish that I stamped and colored, and then the sentiment sail away with me. So I'm not going to share the stamps available in this collection because I think sometimes there's an element of surprise when you get the kit on hand. That is so much fun, where you get to open all of these items and it feels like Christmas morning, you know. So you'll get to see that when you receive your kit. But here's another little side pocket that you can very easily make using my tutorial. And then I share with you that I did use that one little die cut here, just a few strips of paper and another little enamel. And it was just so much fun to create with this. There are, of course, the pieces that you can use to create a 3D sailboat. But in my case, because I was asked to create a 2D project, then I use those elements to supplement this little folio, and hopefully you like the way that these have been incorporated. And of course, if it's not to your liking, you can do your own version and still use the tutorial, at least for the foundation, so that you get some ideas. But here's that little fish, and this is the netting that would otherwise go on the sail, and then the little water droplets that you can use. So this just closes very easily, one on top of the other, and your spine allows you room to add little fun elements inside, as well as any of the photos you would like to. But I do hope that you enjoy that video. I'll go ahead and link it in the description bar of this video. I look forward to hearing what you think about it. Let me know. Leave me a comment, and if you're new to my channel, of course I invite you to subscribe for free videos and tutorials, and I look forward to getting to know many more of you, and I thank you always for your support. Hope that you can be inspired and be blessed, and thanks again for watching. Bye-bye.